Welcome to the CFPW Professional Data Analyst course, right here in Cameroon. We are a fully accredited bilingual institution. I know exactly what it's like to be in your seat, because I started out as a Wesco student myself, before moving on to become a hiring manager for a major retail tech firm. Today, we are focusing on skills that directly impact our local shops and vendors. We'll learn how accurate data tracking secures and increases daily profits for these businesses. Our specific objective is to take a messy, unorganized retail inventory spreadsheet and clean it up using some basic descriptive statistical methods. Before we start, go ahead and download the practice dataset. Please treat this sample data exactly as you would real customer information. Always respect privacy standards. Mastering these basic spreadsheet skills is how you take classroom theory and turn it into actionable business intelligence that actually saves a company money. Open up your practice dataset and navigate to Part 8 of our syllabus, Tips for Writing Better Formulas. For Tip 1, we need to distinguish between what you see in the cell and what is happening behind the scenes. The cell shows you the final result, but the formula bar up at the top displays the underlying logic. Think of it like a car. The cell is your dashboard, showing how fast you're going, but the formula bar is the engine actually generating the power. That brings us to Tip 2. Let's look at a common daily task, like calculating the local tax rate, the TVA, for your daily sales. You might be tempted to type the tax rate directly into your calculation, multiplying your sales by 0.20. We want to avoid that. Instead, place the tax rate in its own specific cell and refer to that cell in your formula. By pointing to cell E1 instead of typing the number, you make your entire financial model dynamic. If the government changes the tax rate next year, you update that one single cell, and every calculation tied to it updates automatically. Using cell references future-proofs your work. It saves hours of manual updates later on and prevents costly pricing errors for the shop owner. Moving to Tip 3, we're going to look at descriptive statistics. If you are a beginner, don't worry about memorizing all the terminology right now. If you forget how a function works, just click the small FX button next to the formula bar to open the function wizard. You can search for fundamental stats like average, and the software will guide you step by step through the required inputs. As you get faster, you'll rely on Tip 4, using the on-screen tooltips that pop up directly below the cell while you are typing out a new formula. When you type equals sum, a gray tooltip appears. The text that is currently bolded tells you exactly which piece of information the formula expects next. Any arguments enclosed in square brackets are optional. Tip 5 shifts our focus from calculation to presentation. When you deal with large revenue numbers, you have to format your cells properly. A raw number like 1 million is very difficult to read quickly on a screen. Because we work with large local currency denominations like CFA francs, formatting these values with clear commas or abbreviations makes the data instantly readable for non-technical shop owners. Let's test this out. Pause the video right now. Look at your practice sheet and try to locate the hard-coded discount error hidden in cell D10. Welcome back. If you found the error, you notice the discount was manually typed in. The solution is to delete that fixed number and replace it with a dynamic cell reference pointing to your main discount rate. Consistently using clean syntax and readable formatting is what separates amateur data entry from the professional data analysis that hiring managers look for. Here's the final result of applying all 5 rules. The chaotic data on the left cleans up into an accurate monthly sales model on the right. Now a shop owner can instantly identify their highest performing month to make reliable purchasing decisions. These practical optimization skills are in high demand right now among tech employers across Cameroon who need people to manage their daily operations. To help leverage these skills, I recommend joining local networking ecosystems like the Silicon Mountain Community or the Cameroon Data Professionals groups. In Lesson 3, we will build on this foundation by exploring if-error and other advanced logical functions to keep your sheets running smoothly. Remember, practicing smart foundational data habits every day is the most reliable path to increasing a business's revenue and securing your career in tech. I'll see you in the next lesson.